Here is how I made my Witcher costume. First, I drew a picture of what I wanted the sword to look like, and then I cut out a template in construction paper. I used EVA foam and a wooden dowel to make the sword, and I sandwiched and glued the dowel in the middle to give the sword some structure. I decided to make a flat guard instead of having the one that I cut out. It ended up looking a lot better this way. And then I did a lot of sanding on the guard, the handle, and on the sword itself to give it the correct shape. Once I was done, I sprayed it with one layer of plasti dip to give the paint something to stick to. And I used this silver metallic paint to give it that metal-like appearance, and it came out great. And I intentionally made the sword look weathered and old. I didn't want it to look new and refined. To make the pommel, I found a little piece of wood at Home Depot, and I just screwed it and painted it in place. And then I painted on the magic symbols from the video game. I wrapped the handle in leather cord with some glue, and that was it for the sword. When it came to making the bracers, I cut out a template first, and then I glued and stitched on some black vinyl to give it the appearance of leather. I added some buckles and some rivets to hold them in place so they would be easy to take on and off, and I was really happy with the way these came out. But I wanted to add another little touch to it, so to mimic the way that Geralt's bracers look in the Witcher Netflix series, I added some metal studs at random places, and I love the way these came out. Of course, if you're going to play Geralt the Witcher, you need yellow cat's eyes just like he has, so I got these Wicked Eyes contacts. When it came to making the breastplate or the breast armor, I did the same thing. I cut out a template, and I used my sewing machine to add some texture. And then, of course, the wolf medallion, and then I put it all together. Those shoulder pieces I had from a previous costume, and they ended up working really well with this one. And that's how it looks like when it's all together. I really loved the way the contacts looked with this costume, especially at night. It was so cool.